The HBO drama Westworld's second season ended with a final that felt like a series finale, with several major characters and often the fates of many more were left up in the air. Warning: this article contains major spoilers for Westworld Season 2 finale, The Passenger. And the passenger apparently left the Dolores Parks, Westworld, Shogun World and the rest behind for good. In the finale scene, written by Westworld creators Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy, viewers discovered that both Dolores, played by Evan Rachel Wood, and Bernard, Jeffrey Wright, had made it to the outside world, but with opposing viewpoints. Dolores was determined to overthrow and annihilate the human race, whilst Bernard was determined to stop her. Throughout the final episode, viewers expected the Man in Black to burst through the door and come into contact with Dolores and Bernard, Jeffrey Wright. It was also revealed the Man in Black finally passed through the door, the destination he searched for all season long. Instead, when he reached his destination, it became quickly apparent the Man in Black had arrived at another time entirely. The Man in Black stepped out of an elevator and into the same general area, the forge, that already served as a focal point of the finale. However, the place was entirely abandoned, except for a woman with the likeness of Emily, Claudia Herbers, the Man in Black's daughter, the same daughter he had just one episode earlier. Westworld viewers saw fake Emily lead the Man in Black into a desolate space, where the two sat down across from one another, and Emily made it clear that the Man in Black had reached the same destination, under the same circumstances many times before. "It's been a long time," faux Emily said. "The last steps of a baseline interview to allow us to verify." "Verify what?" he asked. "Fidelity," she replied. And with that word, the season came to an end. "I have a few questions for you." Longer than we thought. Not only was that scene confusing at first glance, but did it confirm the Man in Black had been a host the entire time? The post-credits scene took place in the far, far future, according to Westworld co-creator and co-showrunner Lisa Joy. At some undetermined point in time, after the main action of Season 2 has already taken place. Talking to The Hollywood Reporter, Joy explained, "In the far, far future the world is dramatically different. Quite destroyed, as it were. A figure in the image of William's daughter, his daughter is of course now long dead, has come back to talk to him. He realizes that he's been living this loop again and again and again. The primal loop that we've seen this season, they've been repeating, testing every time for what they call fidelity, or perhaps a deviation. You get the sense that the testing will continue. It's teasing up for another temporal realm that one day we're working toward, and one day we'll see a little bit more of, and how they get to that place, and what they're testing for." In other words, the post-credits sequence took place at the furthest point in the Westworld timeline, and Lisa promised this era would be explored eventually, if not imminently. Season 3, the main story, will not be leaping forward that far. It has been said that Season 3 of Westworld will take place predominantly, possibly entirely, in the real world outside of the parks. Speaking to Digital Spy, Lisa confirmed, "One of the things we're excited about is, the third season is our world. We get a chance to see what the world looks like after 30 years, she said. Westworld Season 1 and 2 can be watched on Now TV.